Hey guys, welcome to the Backroom. I'm your boy Bernard Bars.
And this your boy CG.
Let's have a real conversation.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Ain't nothing, putting these videos together.
Hey, they've been great. And we're gonna say, I'm gonna call this one On My Own.
On my own.
Right.
Okay.
So
break that down for us, brother.
Because most of the time when we do stuff and we achieve something, the first thing I think a lot of us loves to say, I did it on my own.
Ooh.
I did it by myself.
Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in a lot of cases, you probably did a lot of the work. You know what I'm saying? You did majority of your work, but do we really do things on our own? Is it somebody that may be there giving us a little help, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, like, I could think of a situation I've been in that's like, it was kind of like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't gonna get like too specific in the situation, but I had a situation where the person, they had a certain type of skill set and everything, and they had kind of like a traumatic situation with it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, if that's what you really like to do and that's what your passion is, I'm gonna start getting you stuff so you can do it again.
Okay.
And then, or like, I think you should do it again. And then, it was kind of like, oh, they kind of strayed away from it. I said, well, one day you're going to come home and something going to be there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Da. And so that whole situation ended up turning into them going back to doing what their passion was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if it weren't for my interference in that situation, like, they probably would have just stayed the whole 9-to-5 route, because they had a good job. But that's really what they wanted to do. And, whatever the situation was there happened. And then so they ended up doing what they wanted to do. And so things kind of like, started to pick up and everything like that. And I don't know, I think I heard them like, talking to a friend or somebody like that, or even, it may even been a conversation between the two of us. And, it was, I heard that phrase, kind of, I did it on my own. And it's like, you have a stable housing situation that you didn't do on your own. You have, majority of what you're able of, the reason why you're able to do, as far as equipment wise, you didn't do on your own. Yeah. And it's, even after that situation kind of like, dispersed and everything, they still, there were things that happened kind of in relation to the ending that they still felt like it was on their own, but I still was aiding in that. And I feel like, it's just like, you got to learn to appreciate people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we don't do everything on our own. And even for me, like, as in good a situation as it is like, it ain't the same type of help, but it's like just me being able to do, talk to you about stuff and stuff like that, and having people push you on and stuff like that, and having support around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, from my circle, that helped me to actually elevate and grow.
Yeah. And so I guess for a lot of stuff, for me, when you hit that phrase, I did it on my own, I don't think the person who helping you is asking for any type of credit, because you do it to help them.
Right.
But I do think you doing them a disservice of not mentioning that person that helped you in a way, because like I said, that's for any type of relationship or any situation you're in, because you may have somebody that, say for instance, you have kids. You may have somebody that watches your kids for you, pick up your kids, do little things for you that are allowing you to chase whatever dream or whatever passion that you want to, chase. And those people, I feel like when it comes time that you reach that moment and you achieve your greatness or whatever you achieve, I don't think you can literally say, okay, I did it on my own.
Right.
Like you trusted in your vision, but it was a person there that helped you along the way. And I think those are the things that need to come along with that phrase.
I'm gonna tell you, man, I feel like that's a lonely life.
Yeah.
If you did everything on your own and you can't see that people was around you helping you,
yeah,
that's a lonely life.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And I think to a point, because a lot of people want to have that moment. They want to be able to like say that they create this false reality for themselves, and they don't see those people around that's enabling them to do the things that they do. Like they don't see that person that actually giving them words of encouragement or anything like that, and actually allowing them to be great. You didn't just do it on your own. It was different situations that help you. Like if you're talking about a business or whatever like that, okay, if that's the case, then you're staying with somebody. You may be creating that business and somebody is allowing you to stay there. Yeah. Because
if you had to pay for your house and then pay for all the equipment, then you had to pay all the utilities, all that stuff.
You wouldn't be able to do it.
You wouldn't be able. You would go back to what is safe.
Yeah.
So somebody made you safe, but you never. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even see that they made you safe.
And I think that's what it is too. Like I said, when you say that I did it on my own, like I think you're discrediting the people around. Hell, like most of the time, like for me, like man, I gotta give shouts out to God first and foremost for me. So I can't sit up here and say I did nothing on my own. I might not even be breathing.
Hey,
so like,
bruh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
look, that hit home right.
You know, I'm just telling you the truth. So like when you first thing, but you want to be like, I did it myself. I ain't had no help. I was homeless. I was doing this. You want that attraction and everything for people to come along. And I don't know what it is to just praise you or so. But like for me, like we were just saying, even based off this show, like we contribute a lot both ways. So once this reached your level, I'll never be able to like, man, I did this myself. This was my vision. It takes a team to do anything. So like I said, like no matter what it is, yes, that success is yours. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now let's talk about that, right? If you achieve something, that achievement, whatever it is, the success of that, because I've always said that success is selfish. I mean, success is selfish.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, it's yours. It belongs to only you. The success of something belongs to only you. But it doesn't mean that you did it on your own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The trophy at the end of the day, it's just like this. It's like you're say you're an Olympian, right? Yeah. And you got a coach, you got a trainer, right? They done trained you and helped you get better and better and better so that you could get a trophy. Yeah. And they just get the respect that they trained you. Yeah. They basically get the accolade that, hey, I trained an Olympic gold medalist. Yeah, and, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a perfect way to break that down. So like I said, if that Olympian gold medalist get up there and say, I did it on my own, that's a disgrace to like their coach.
Hey, I wouldn't coach you no more. I'll be like,
why would I? Because you needed help. You needed somebody to prep you, push you. They got up just the same time that you got up. They prepared a lot of stuff. They told you, hey, this is what you're gonna be up against.
They made things. They supported you in a way that made things easier for you, so that you could focus more on what your goal was, your objective was, so that you could get that gold medal. And again, I got another situation, like for even like, you know, I got children. So, you know, being in the military, all that good stuff, like, but also preparing to not be in the military. Yeah. You know, that would have been, I would have had, you know, it would have been really hard to be a father full time at that point and try to like prepare for outside of the military, and especially is like the life that I'm trying to build, the empire I'm building for my children. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been really hard to do that at that point.
Okay.
Because I felt like, I had one opportunity to do everything that made me successful. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I either get it right now or it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because like, as time goes along, I'm gonna be looking at my kids more like, this is not even worth it for the time that as long as getting to the objective of me being able to provide something for them after I'm no longer here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the main objective was. But my dad was like an essential part in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, he made sure that everything was good with them so that I could take care of the things that I needed to take care of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I got the time, with the times that I was able to have to come spend with them, I tried to do the most at those points. You know what I mean? So, nobody really as successful as most people want to, be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody gets to that point by themselves.
Yeah, and I guess that's really what it is that I want to get away from saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get away from saying that I did it on my own, and saying
that is kind of like clout.
Yeah,
like nobody existed in your life that helped you. You think Drake did it on his own?
No.
If Drake never met Wayne, what would have happened?
And like I said, even though we just saying Wayne, it's more people that Drake knows behind the scenes that was probably really vital to get him to Wayne.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That played a real part in his life even before he met Wayne.
You know what I'm saying? You think Degrassi didn't have anything to do with his ability to contact somebody like that?
And see, that's the reason why I said if you go back even further, then who took them on him on the auditions?
Right.
Who probably at the time, if he didn't have the
basement
money,
he was in.
Yeah. So think about it. You can't never say I did this on my own, because it could be a point in time when he probably couldn't even pay for his headshots.
Right.
Somebody might pay that for you.
Hey, now he was saying what he said. His he got the Acura from his uncle.
Yeah. So but you see what I'm saying. So like, if he gets up here and he says, I did it on my own,
right? Nobody
helped me, nobody such and such. I'm calling cap on a lot of this stuff.
See, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's like this for me. I look at it, I appreciate the moment so much more because it's like, dang, like, for me to actually do this on my own, it would have been next to impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, the fact that it's anybody supporting what I'm doing and helping or aiding in any kind of way of what I'm doing, like, I gotta appreciate that. And you know what I'm saying? And as this thing grows, like, I'm able to show that appreciation in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Cause like at that point, I might get to a point to where I'm running on my own, but I didn't get there on my own. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I want to say too. Like, it doesn't matter if whatever you doing, whether that's okay, this person is in the studio with you, using that as an example. It doesn't mean that person gotta go in there with you and write the songs.
Right.
It doesn't mean he didn't have any help. He didn't help you in no type of way.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is those people have to get away from that, because like I said, the person who might drove you to the studio, that person helped you along the way. You didn't do it on your own. You went in there by yourself.
Right.
You might created something, or you might started this business with this idea that you had, but somebody aided you along that way.
Yeah.
And so, like I say, to say, okay, well, I did this by myself. I did this solo. Nobody can do anything just by themselves off the strength of them. It's somebody that aided it, like whether that was a supportive friend, a relative, anybody. Like I said, we got to stop discrediting them once we reach that level that we always knew we can reach.
Right.
We don't look back on the person that just actually might have gave us words of encouragement, might have gave us money one time when we was down. We don't remember that.
Right.
And that's to me is a discredit to them. So you didn't do it on your own.
And I mean, there's certain things that I guess you can kind of claim, like if you invented something, or if you, I don't know, I guess the people the people that I can think of offhand that can kind of say certain things they did on their own, drugs dealers.
Well, see, even like we ain't even gonna get into that because, like I said, somebody fronted them some drugs at one point in time.
Hey,
that's what they call it. So
right.
Even then, somebody gave them a helping hand. So you
turn this shit into power real quick.
Right. So you still didn't do it on your own. Somebody let you into the game. So somebody showed you the ropes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you.
I don't know. You know, water, baking soda.
Somebody showed you the ropes. You just get to the point. Like I told you, once you get to that success, yes, you did that. You can claim that. Yeah. But along the way, man, you know, pay homage to those people that helped you along the way.
Nah, seriously, on a serious note though, it's very hard and like I said, next to impossible to do something completely on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's somebody. It's gonna be that opportunity, that window of opportunity that someone or something or someone's situation provides for you. And you gotta appreciate that moment.
And just like I say, you know, you can make all these claims on you all you want about doing stuff on your own, but even now, you know, some of y'all got your mama watching your kids right now. While you at work or wherever you may be.
You probably got high expectations of how your
you know
watching your child.
You know you dropping them kids off every weekend, so you ain't doing it by yourself.
This is The Back Room. This is another episode that we got great content, man.
Great, man.
Yeah. But on that note, it's your boy CG.
I'm your boy Bernard Barr.
And we out.